at your starter cap. Run like a quarterback. Stereotypical, but to hear me is pivotal. I will bury you and come and air out your. Have your homies on right next to Roman numerals. IVs. It's the reason why nobody try me. Having screaming, Lord, why me?
It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Walker Buehler gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
At the plate, Daniel Descalso. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs, the second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 4:05.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. So second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter Kyle Schwarber, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Reined in. Flip will go to Taylor at second for the force, and the inning is over. One left for the Cubs. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here's Corey Seager. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a high strike there, 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty, yeah, this is time right here, D-Row. You'd love to win this 4th game of the series. They drop game 1. They come back and win games 2 and 3 of this set. Nothing like to do more than win this series 3 out of 4 and win this one here on the finale.
Yeah, Dan, they gave away the first game, but they were able to win Friday night and Saturday night. A chance to take 3 of 4 and finish the weekend off strong.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1 coming from Lester. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
In now, A.J. Pollock. Now the first pitch here from Lester. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Now Lester's 0-1. Fastball well outside, and set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Soft liner to the right side, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
That is third.
Here's Jock Peterson now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now here's the pitch. strike one to start the at-bat. Lester has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least one or two times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Bryant is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We are still scoreless. Back in Los Angeles for the second, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
In there, strike one.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. 1 out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 2 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Buehler Stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. Is currently the leading vote getter among starting pitchers in the league, and quite deservedly so.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
Line to the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here's the first pitch to him. Left side, but well fouled. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Another 0-2 coming. A ball and 2 strikes.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Line drive, base hit to right. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First offering on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Ready with the 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball, and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits 3rd best in the National League.
Well, this is a small sample size because the season is still so young. but I don't have any doubt he's going to be near the top of a bunch of the leaderboards when this season is all said and done.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. Muncy, 28 years old. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Bellinger on second. Turner at first with no outs. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Almora is there, and he has it for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. In the outfield, Jason Hayward, elite defender. Takes amazing routes to the ball, unbelievable arm, a guy you need playing defense for you.
Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a curveball misses inside.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. Lester sets. First pitch on the way. In there at the letters 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Hit high and deep to left field. Happ going back on it. Still going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first home run of the season. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Man, that's painful for a pitcher. He almost worked himself out of a jam by getting 2 straight outs, but he made a mistake right there and paid the price. 3-run home runs like that can be so deflating.
Batting ninth, the third
In now,
baseman,
Kike Hernandez. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Hernandez manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in two things. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Here's Corey Seager as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Descalso charging in on it, and the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Set to get his day started, Victor Caratini, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Another full count pitch on its way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at bat.
So digging in now, Albert Almora. First pitch of the at bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bellinger sprinting after it, but this will land untouched. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here. The 2-1. Count even at 2-2. So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Caratini on at first, nobody out. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the ever versatile Daniel Descalso. He's set. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count. Descalso behind 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch grounded up the first baseline. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Gets the outside corner, strike 3.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. 2 out with the man at first. That's wide. 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And it's fouled away.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1, still down 3-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Digging in for his second at-bat, A.J. Pollock. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The left fielder, number 31.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. First pitch on its way. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cody.
Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Lester into his motion. First pitch on its way. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 out, nobody on. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Chris Bryant.
First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes on 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
One and 2, here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 2-2 now to Baez. Hit hard to third. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cubs nothing. Into the box, Justin Turner. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. 1 down. Next up for Los Angeles, Max Muncy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Now Lester's 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Muncy leads off first with 1 away. Here's the 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first, as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Bryant is up with it. There's Descalso on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading off for the Cubs.
All right, Heidi, thank
the
you.
Left fielder, number 8. Ian.
Now here's the pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. stepping in and ready for another shot. Jason Hayward hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
No balls and one strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 1-2. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. One out, nobody on. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 3-0. So striding forward now, Austin Barnes. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Oh, 2 now from Lester. And a wasted pitch there. 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. Then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
And that's the second out of the inning. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Here comes the first pitch. cut fastball in there for a called strike. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. 2 out, nobody on. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1 and 2. Here's the 1 and 2 delivery. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2 and 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3 and 2 with 2 away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the run is Almora. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 3-0. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And it's 1 and 2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
The 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2 and 2. Now another 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Daniel Descalso. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First offering on its way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. This is pulled into right. Bellinger is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
1-1 the count now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And right into the shift. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Dodgers lead this one 3-0. Dallas Keuchel enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 60, Dallas Keuchel.
Digging in, A.J. Pollock hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Descalso right there, and there's one away. Into the box now, Jock Peterson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. A ball and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Almora facing back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Gone to lead off the inning. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 21 for him on the season, and the Cubs are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here's Javier Baez as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0. This is foul right side. Now the 2-1. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Popped up. Cingrani with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Now back.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball well outside. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cubs 1. Steve Cishek gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Steve Cishek.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Justin Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he fouls this one off. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch, and he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Takes this the other way to right, and there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Max Muncy.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes set with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. Lays off 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The 3-2 pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. That misses. So a single and a walk. And it's first and second with nobody out.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Chris.
Digging in to try it again. Chris Taylor. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 1 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
The 0-1 on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
1-2, here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Almora.
Makes the play, 1 away. Austin Barnes will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
From the belt, the pitch. Grounded foul off to the right. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. First and second now, 1 man out. Strike 3 call. singled, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good
third
job there
baseman.
of exploiting that.
He
That can
cares.
be real hard for some guys to overcome
Action.
when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Cishek pauses. Here's the 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1. Scott Alexander has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 75, Scott Alexander.
Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is low and outside for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Two and 0, here it is. 3-0 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Now here it comes. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Now to the plate, Victor Caratini. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First offering on its way. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. 3-0 now. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. Now the 3-0 offering, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Daniel Descalso. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
That evens it up 1-1. The 1-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. 8th inning of this low scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You see that so much, left on left matchup, that slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
And he takes strike 3 called as Clyde Washington strike zone may have expanded a bit there, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Carl Edwards Jr. is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 6, Carl Edwards Jr.
So stepping in, Corey Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Corey Seager.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Seager, the runner at third with no outs. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Jock Peterson. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this one is gone. A home run. Jock Peterson with a 2-run blast. Number 17 for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Edwards will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter, Max Muncy. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Brad Brock trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Chris Taylor will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bellinger at second. Muncy at first. 2 out in the inning. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cubs 1. Pedro Baez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
52, Pedro Baez.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Bryant, career numbers against Baez. He's 0 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Baez playing here in his age 31 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Turner backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
One and one to Schwarber. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that misses. 2-1. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3. Javier Baez waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Javier Baez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Dodgers get their 20th home win this year. Walker Buehler hangs win number 11 on his line, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious